The National Weather Service in Wilmington, North Carolina has issued a hurricane watch for the following counties in North Carolina: Brunswick, New Hanover, Pender, Onslow, Duplin, Columbus, Lay, and Sampson. And the following counties in South Carolina: Horry, Marion, Dillon, and Florence. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions, which are sustained winds of 64 knots or 74 miles per hour or higher associated with a hurricane, are possible within 48 hours. Hurricane Taylor is expected to impact southeastern North Carolina and northeast South Carolina, including Myrtle Beach and Wilmington, within the next 72 hours. Hurricane force winds are possible Monday night into Tuesday morning. Storm surge is expected to be around 10 to 12 feet offshore. Sailors are advised to return to port by Monday afternoon in order to secure your vessels. Taylor is currently a Category 5 hurricane with sustained winds of 190 miles per hour, with gusts of up to 210 miles per hour. On its current track, Taylor is expected to strengthen as it reaches the North and South Carolina coasts. Be prepared to evacuate once a hurricane warning is issued or told by local authorities. Extremely dangerous and life-threatening Hurricane Taylor bearing down on the southeastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina coastlines. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, North Carolina has issued a hurricane warning for all coastal counties of southeast North Carolina and northeast South Carolina. An inland hurricane warning has been issued for counties away from the coast. Taylor is continuing its path towards the southeast North Carolina and northeast South Carolina coastline, and is expected to make landfall near Wilmington in the next 36 hours. At 11 p.m., or 2300 UTC, the center of Hurricane Taylor was located 250 miles east of Wilmington, North Carolina. Taylor is currently an extremely powerful Category 5 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale, with maximum sustained winds of up to 210 miles per hour, with gusts of up to 225 miles per hour. Minimal central pressure last measured by Hurricane Hunter's aircraft was 880 millibars, or 25.9 inches. Hurricane force winds extend out 120 miles from the center, while tropical storm force winds extend out 180 miles. Storm surges of 20 to 25 feet are expected with this storm. This is a life-threatening situation. Manufactured homes will suffer a complete destruction, and mobile homes will be completely obliterated. Expect long-term power outages that will last an indefinite period of time. All trees will be uprooted or snapped, blocking many roads. Rivers and lakes will overflow, causing massive flooding to spread several miles inland, destroying structures in the process. Storm surge flooding will cause massive damage to beach structures. Roads near the coast will be flooded, making it extremely dangerous to drive. Drinking water and sewer systems may be interrupted, and floodwaters may be contaminated. Residents located near the coast will be left inaccessible or even uninhabitable after the storm. Widespread tornadoes are expected with this storm, with some strong and long-tracked. Precautionary preparedness actions. Now is the time to review your emergency plan and to take necessary steps to secure your home and business. Efforts should be underway to protect your life and property. Ensure your survival kit contains at least 3 days of food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, and a first aid kit for each member of the family. If you live in an area that is prone to high winds and flooding, move to safe shelter or evacuate the coastline now. Consider evacuating the area, as this storm will cause damage similar to an EF5 tornado. Be sure to inform your friends and family of your survival plan, if you choose to ride out the storm. If you are currently visiting the area and staying in a hotel, management will provide you with necessary instructions on how to deal with the approaching storm. Rainfall amounts will be around 18 to 24 inches, with isolated amounts of up to 36 inches possible. Listen to advice from local law enforcement and evacuate if you are specifically told so. The storm may intensify, so continue to monitor local media outlets for official storm information, and listen for changes in the forecast. The next update on Taylor will be at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Civil danger for the coastlines of southeastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Hurricane Taylor has intensified and is expected to make landfall in Wilmington in the next 6 hours. At 5 a.m., or 500 UTC, the center of Hurricane Taylor was located 100 miles east of Wilmington, North Carolina. Taylor remains a Category 5 hurricane. However, maximum sustained winds have increased to an astonishing 250 miles per hour, with gusts of 275 miles per hour. Minimal central pressure last measured by Hurricane Hunter's aircraft is 865 millibars, or 25.54 inches. A mandatory evacuation order has been issued for the warned area. If you live in the warned area, evacuate now. Follow evacuation routes set up by local authorities. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. If you do not evacuate, you will face certain death. Stay off of the telephone unless you have an emergency. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Hurricane Taylor has made landfall in Wilmington, North Carolina. The damage has been described as never seen in a hurricane before. The cities of Wilmington and Myrtle Beach are now laid in ruins. The rest of the coastline suffered apocalyptic damage. Evacuees should not return to your homes, as the area is considered uninhabitable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans. For those of you that not know, a catastrophe of epic proportions has struck Myrtle Beach, South Carolina and Wilmington, North Carolina. A Category 5 hurricane unlike this nation has ever seen has struck the cities previously mentioned and the surrounding coastal area. The damage report has been absolutely horrifying, to say the least. I am afraid to say this, but entire neighborhoods and towns have been laid in utter ruins. Officials believe the death toll could be in the thousands, although most residents evacuated before the storm made landfall. Ladies and gentlemen, let us come together to recognize these two coastal cities, and they will come back stronger than ever. I hope that the victims receive the best treatment after this unbelievable disaster. Thank you, and God bless America.